Which of the following resources does AWS provide to assist organizations with their own Payment Card Industry Data Security Standard, or PCI DSS, compliance efforts? The options are as follows. Option A, facilitated physical site inspections of AWS data centers upon request. Option B, mandatory PCI certification standards for all customer applications hosted on AWS. Option C, access to an Attestation of Compliance, or AOC report for specific AWS infrastructure services. Option D, direct professional consulting services for achieving PCI compliance at the application level. This question centers on the shared responsibility model in cloud computing. While AWS takes care of the security of the underlying infrastructure, organizations running workloads in the cloud often have their own regulatory obligations. The core task here is to identify how AWS supports customers in proving their own compliance to auditors without overstepping the boundaries defined by that shared responsibility model.
In my view, the correct answer is option C, access to an Attestation of Compliance report for specific AWS infrastructure services. AWS provides these documents through a portal called AWS Artifact, which allows customers to download compliance reports to show auditors that the infrastructure AWS manages meets specific security standards, like PCI DSS.
Let's look at why the other options aren't the best fit. Option A is incorrect because AWS does not permit customers to conduct physical site inspections of their data centers for security reasons. Option B is incorrect, as AWS does not enforce or provide mandatory PCI certification for individual customer applications. That is entirely the user's responsibility. Finally, option D is incorrect, because AWS does not offer professional consulting services to help build your own specific application-level compliance framework.
As an exam tip, always remember the shared responsibility model. When you see a question about compliance, focus on what AWS handles at the infrastructure level versus what the customer must manage at the application level. AWS provides the evidence of their own compliance to make your audit process easier, but they will never manage or certify your specific code or business processes.